But fuck it, I'll talk about it now, right? I might even venture to give... Yo, Deuce, Deuce, what's up, man? You want to do geography shit with us, nigga? What you trying to do? Do you know the difference between Germany and Italy? For real. You ever heard of Germany? You ever heard of Italy? A person from Germany is called what?
German.
A person from Italy is called what?
Italian.
Give me one thing you associate with German things. Both of y'all saying the same answers. That's dope. For real. Huh? With a German?
Nazi.
See, medkit said like the Hitler Nazi thing. No, but that's all I'm asking for. Just the first thing. What you associate with Italians?
Mob.
The mob, right?
Lasagna.
Alright. Let me ask you a question. If you was born 100% German or half German, can you join the Italian mob? No. No, your people you got to be Italian. That's it.
That I know was from now he wasn't German, he was Jewish, right? From Goodfellas?
No, but he wasn't allowed to join
Casino.
though. Yeah, you can be an associate, hang around, but you can't join the actual shit. Like a homeboy. Right? Wait, do you guys know about France?
France is right. That was like they helped the U.S. during like World
No,
War II.
I'm saying, do you know what France is? Is a country?
Yeah.
The people from France are what?
French.
They feel French? Mm-hmm. Fuck it. Do they speak French?
Yeah.
You ever heard of a French fry?
Yeah. They're mighty good.
So why, when we think of Africa, how many countries do Africa have in there? Hold on.
I think like 135 or something like that. How many?
Nah, I think like 50 something, right? But maybe we're wrong. But how many countries do Africa have in there?
That big ass continent.
54
countries. That's a big.
Only 54 countries. How many other continents got 54?
None.
How many countries is in North America?
There's only 3. You right. That's right. I think about it.
Wait a minute. Okay,
54
now.
countries is a lot.
That's a lot, right?
And they're large too. Some of them are large.
You know niggas be saying shit like, we was selling each other. Since when the nigga damn near all American history, right? Let me put this. Damn near all American history is Rome, which is a city in Italy. Yo, it says 54, right? Google, how many countries is in Europe? 44.
44 countries. According to Worldometer, there are 44 countries in Europe today, according to the United Nations.
Now, sometimes we say, like, I've often said, like, that's like, hey, when they say white on white crime or whatever, I be like, hey, look at this. We be like, yeah, you bugging, right? But we understood that during World War II, Germany had occupied France. We wasn't saying Germans was occupying the Germans.
No.
But motherfuckers is so used to white and black that even when you talk about the transatlantic slave trade, you on white and black. That's how deep racism is. So when they be like, niggas was selling each other, like, throughout the entire history of the world, French... watch this.
Did I say Rome was selling Italy? No. No.
Google, how many times have France and England been to war?
Many, multiple.
According to the French History Podcast, by our count the central states of France and England, later Britain, fought 41 wars against each other between the First Anglo-French War in 1109 and the 100 Days in 1815. On average, that's a war every 17.3 years. In total, France won 24 wars, England, Britain won 11, and 6 were a tie.
America to get the leverage.
Look, how many countries they said was in Europe?
44.
How many times they said them niggas went to war? 41? Them niggas went to war enough for everybody. Just them.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
Fuck.
But when motherfuckers start talking about the transit, we act like
Africa is like this big old country. It's
Hold
a
on.
fucking continent.
Let me break this shit down for niggas. See, this is shit I made, but look, right there, right.
It's a continent. Them niggas
Google,
those niggas.
how far is Nigeria from the Congo?
The distance from your location to Nigeria is 6,067 miles.
Not my distance. How far is the country of Nigeria from the Republic of the Congo?
The distance from Republic of the Congo to Nigeria is 1,303 kilometers.
1,303 kilometers. Okay, say you in New York right now, right? Google, how far is New York to Ohio? Google, how far is New York to Ohio by kilometers?
The drive from New York to Ohio is 860.7 kilometers.
You don't know niggas in Ohio. And that's hold on, niggas in Ohio. Wait a minute, bro.
That's like saying you know niggas in Cali and you live in New York.
Bro, this is what I'm saying.
Y'all the same motherfucking country.
Some of you niggas think you was Egyptian. Dude, alright, well, if black people was, I put this on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, like, subscribe, do all that other shit too. Cause you help the channel grow. What I'm supposed to say, good shit. Yeah, you know the algorithm shit. But look, do you think some black people that be on that be upset with me about where I'm going with this? I'm not going over with this. But what I'm saying, a lot of the people that be on that shit, they ain't in Africa. They're not going back right now. And whatever jokes I make, I'm a fucking comedian. I make jokes and shit as well. But I'm trying to give you motherfuckers valid information, right? So when they talk about we was selling each other.
We wasn't. You're selling their enemies, their tribes, whoever they conquered. And most of them was indentured servants anyway. Like they captured their enemy.
Like
slavery,
it might have more be like that. Cause we just seen England and France was going to war 41.
Well, yeah, so they probably been beefing.
You know they had hostages and did wild crazy shit to each other, right?
Yeah.
They sold each other, right? You know part of the reasons motherfuckers would sell each other, even them, it's cause like, look, I'm not saying niggas ain't never give a fuck about kings and queens, right? But we know that the European side, I mean, capitalism been around even in Africa back then, right? Yeah. Because once humans find something valuable, it's up. It might not have looked the same. Money make the transactions weird. Right? Money take away real human worth. So like money make it so that like things can be imbalanced and you can scam the system, right? But throughout history, it's still gonna boil you down to some kind of bartering and trade, like whether it's goats, whether it's gold, whether things to sway the populace, right? So the king relied, or the emperor or anybody like that would rely on like mostly two different things. Or I would say three to keep power. No matter where you see it at, it's those three different. If they show it to you on another planet with aliens, because humans obviously wrote that alien. We don't watch no movies that aliens put out there.
No.
But it's 3 different things. What 3 different things that you think the kings or emperors be using to really control niggas?
Fear.
What you mean?
Fear.
Fear, which would be like violence and shit. Yup, that's
With
one.
Fear comes respect.
No, I'm saying another thing besides fear is what?
I said respect.
No. Not what comes. Money. Bang, bang, doodle stain. Right? Everybody got to pay taxes, right? Because if I got money, then I could do what?
Have status. Tell you what to do.
No, what? What does it... They say it costs money to go to what?
War.
Because you got to pay niggas to be willing to die and do all that other shit. Okay. The next thing they use is what? But that shit start breaking down and they had to go to other shit. The next thing they use is what, though? Mainly throughout the shit.
Status? Like...
Religion.
Religion. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Ding, ding, ding.
Hold on. No,
religion. So, I venture to say all those things was happening. Period. In any part of... Who they tell y'all was the richest man in the world? Google, who was the richest man in the history of the world?
Mansa Musa. According to BBC, Mansa Musa ruled over the Mali Empire in the 14th century, and his incredible access to gold made him arguably the richest human to have ever lived.
His access to gold. So whatever the value is, he didn't have a whole bunch of dollars. He had gold, right? How he the rich if ain't no capitalism? And if you know about him, so it's even a story with him and his brother and his peoples that sound like the kind of shit that be happening when other niggas is rich nowadays with shit. Nowhere nigga got the spot and another nigga could just do anything. I'm just gonna go. But so look. A lot of the craziest things that we could think about happen because of capitalism. What do they say now that corporations and big business is trying to do to you? What are they really trying to sell you? If you older, maybe you out of it. Deuce. Come here real quick. What you doing? Come here real quick. Just to answer these questions. Deuce will answer these questions logically without trying to dance. And I'm not just saying that because they're trying to make it. She will. Especially if I'm asking her. Like, when it comes to, like, say, iPhones or whatever. What is the main reason why young people might want to have the iPhone shit?
Okay, everybody got it. Or it's deemed to by society to be the best type of phone to have.
And you kind of might not be cool. People might make fun of you. All that shit is, right? Mm-hmm. Can you still get done up? What it is that it's always been whatever about to make the money job to sell you an idea. What if big business and corporations sold us racism at first? Why do you kill a roach or buy mouse traps or whatever? Because ain't nobody told you that a mouse or a roach was shit. That it had a reason for you to be sad if it died. Who the fuck are you to own a pet snake? Don't you know a snake have sex and have babies? And be free and eat what the fuck it want to eat? You get to eat chicken. So, can you think of, and it's other things that's like that where it's like, so they've already sold you an idea or image. So when I say sometimes racism have us thinking in a racist way all the way back before niggas even had the word racism. And somebody might be like, all right, dude, I just wanted to ask you that. Somebody be like, oh, it's tribalism. Yeah. We got gangs. We got people been doing that shit. But the way we look at it, it's not the same thing. We do everything to the fucking extreme. What he said? He just what? We already in overtime. We started early. I'm giving niggas history lessons. Nobody entertained like I do. No, but I think I would. I was talking about the ideology of like, cause some people don't think of it that way. But if you do think of it that way, right? Then that's why we be like, yo, the umbilical cord been cut, right? But tell me some dope. Niggas get caught up on words too much. It's dope shit about African Americans, ain't it? Like, even if it's hip hop or just the swag. When we say everybody is trying to act like America, who are we saying everybody trying to act like?
Black Americans. The swag, the lingo, everything. Some of y'all, damn, I hate to say this. Some of y'all think Barack Obama was the best president per president shit. I don't think so necessarily. I mean, he might be up there, but no. He had shit that, man, listen. Like Trump might be up there, right? Because besides talk shit and say shit that might get niggas upset and frustrated, what did Trump really do wrong? Somebody gonna say the border shit. Nothing. But that means that you don't know what was Obama's situation at the border. What was Clinton?
Like, what was Obama's shit? So look, outside of that, right? No, but just him being associated with Black America in some people's minds made him the dopest president. Y'all ain't even know that? I just put y'all on.
You tell me, in the border challenge, in the border challenge, there she go, the lady of my dreams.
This ain't no wild shit. Can you almost kind of tell a difference when you see an African person from us? Even if they our same complexion, you should be like, it's something a little different, right? And we know people from Africa to be dope, all Mansa Musa, all that, right? So technically, who are we? We are a mix of all of that. I don't know where medkit from. We not both, like our ancestry, whatever, probably not both from the Congo. What the fuck? Or Nigeria, or whatever Liberia was.
They got flat feet.
We don't know. But what I'm saying is that a mixture of this and that and this and that and that, all that shit, right? And we are unique in a lot of different ways. The way, all that shit. So a lot of times, when people would talk, it's like it's like not having a full kind of. And I just say all that.
Or perception, like the perception of it, of like the perception was bad of each other.
Like we will readily identify the difference between an Irish person, an Italian person,
and a Polish.
All day in America.
But when
you saying you trying to get that work too? I'm out here till I'm out here.
Different, what I would say, cultures that's considered.
We consider them different people. Yeah. Like some black people was more comfortable around Italian people than Germans.
Yeah.
So when we talking about Africa, nigga, like, think about the distances, the amount of countries, bro, niggas talk, yo, you know they, like, bro, I've never met, yo, bro, I be hard, that's why I'm not firing on Dr. Umar. What I'm saying is that, like, I never see him explain it in a way that I feel like is really, truly digestible for anybody, right? It's got a comedic thing, but sometimes people play with that shit because they know it's people on that shit. And yo, bro,
I think like Dr. Umar is like the
we be mad when white people do it. We call it being racist.
Dr. Umar is like the Kevin Samuels of like the
black people?
Yeah, of the like the
Dr. Umar is the Kevin Samuels of black people is wild.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? You niggas are crazy.
The black people like the, oh, come here, my milk of magnesia type ass nigga. Like,
but I think that my level of understanding is I get like, so if that's all the information that you got, like I told Deuce before, right? Like, yo, you go through a racist stage. Let me make this clear for everybody, right? Say I was white growing up in America. I think I may go through a racist stage, right? Depends on where. I guess it depends on the circumstances. You being black because of like things in the near history. I'm gonna call it near history. A lot of times when you learn about black history, especially when they teach you American history, that shit had you hating people. Yeah. Dead ass. Right? But most times you young, and young people, they told you their brains ain't fully developed. But in America, we don't like the...
admit to that.
Yeah, now, a lot of times the white supremacist dudes started being white supremacists when?
When they're young.
When they're young. But same brain ain't developed, right? And we might be older, like, hey, yeah, they be calling niggas food stamps, but it's like a lot of white people. And even though the statistics is kind of a little tweaked where it's less black people, a lot of white people, there are a whole shitload of white people. Like, and then sometimes they even be beefing with the government, like, yo, you ain't go. So, and it's not that the government is, are there black people in the government?
Yeah.
Sometimes it really ain't even about race.
It's
about class. About fair, if a motherfucker fair. It's about, can I take advantage of you? It's about the pressures on my back, and if I use you or do some sucker shit to you, can I win?
Who gonna put this money in my pocket?
Who gonna put this money in my pocket?
Who gonna make it rain on me? If you can't make it rain on the motherfucking politicians, and then...
Yo, that's wild. That's a wild way to think. Who can make it rain on that politician?
You shit out of luck. You came to the wrong club, buddy. You better have big stacks.
And like we've been Googling shit the whole night. We could pick a politician and Google probably like, and I don't know if it'll be true, but they might give us some kind of information. Who donated the most money to this nigga? The shit be right before your eyes.
Like, but what's the nigga name that was killing all the gay niggas? Ed something. But he was a big ass donor to Democratic politicians.
He was giving them money or some shit. Yeah.
Yep. Killing Matt.
So,
getting your way with it.
So remember,
he's in bodies. So
remember when I was saying they have to sell you something. Imagine if they sold you. Cause this is the wild shit. This is why, like, I realized it because my brain was open, right? I'm like, this shit don't make no sense, right? Imagine if they sold you black and white, right? But if you go to the trailer park where it might be all what?
Whites. They gonna do the same shit.
If they selling drugs.
Yep.
They bugging. In that, a lot of them come from there, be the scared, the niggas that be in jail, they be in the feds, they be everywhere, right? Then you go to wherever the poverty is in the black people, and where you get?
Same shit. It's not even, it's not about color. It's